Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Kerbal Space Program. I am the Doctor, and this is Kerbal Space Program, as I just said. So yeah, this week we've had there's been a bit of a tit-up. Basically, I recorded an episode, and it was beautiful and lovely, and I successfully built a rocket and got a probe, the Batman probe, in orbit around the moon. I was so fucking chuffed with myself. But then it turns out that the commentary didn't work, so it was just a video. So that's fucking annoying. So now, taking time out to do something else, something more relaxing, because I can't face doing that all again, because getting to the moon's an arse. So instead, now we're going to build a space plane. So start with a cockpit, and you can see a space plane. You build it like a normal plane, except it builds horizontally instead of vertically. There's a few other little differences as well. Instead of rocket fuel, it uses jet fuel, which are in these fuselage parts, which is why they say jet fuel in big letters next to where it says Mark 1 fuselage. So let's start by just building a couple of these in sections. And of course, planes launch horizontally from the runway, rather than like vertically from a launch platform. So let's have 3 of those on. They need a specialised jet booster, like this one for example. Let's have that. Okay, that looks kind of cool. I'm liking the look of this so far. Let's have some aerodynamic things. Delta wing looks cool. It's not just the one. Can I have some double symmetry? Thank you. Just put those there, why not? That looks like a real plane, totally. This looks more like a missile than anything else, but I don't care. I like the look of it. It's got sass. That's what it's got. Right, now here's a special little thing that I picked up. Is that for planes, I've done a tiny bit of practice with planes, not much, but you need these things called control surfaces. That are basically like the flaps on a plane that allow it to actually be controlled in flight, and that's what you're... Oh my god, why has that gone at a skewy angle? I'll just assume that's good. Oh no, can I put the engine back on, please? No, fuck! Abort. There we go, we're all good. Basically, control surfaces are what your arrow keys actually control in flight. So, what the heck is going on here? That's not good. What is this angle? Why is this a thing? That looks fine. Except for it wasn't symmetrical. You know what? This is going so skewy, I'm just going to build it normally, rather than these crazy cross wings. Cool though it looks. Let's have some symmetry on. Let's actually just build this normally for once. We can start getting more creative designs once we actually successfully achieve flight. Which brings me to the aim for this episode. Which is, it sounds obvious enough, but let's put some of this at the front for stability. Sounds simple enough. Well, not that simple, but no. Anyway, the aim for this week is to get an aircraft into the air, obviously, but also... Oh, what the hell were those wings I just put on there? Because I want another pair of them. Tail fin? Okay, let's put a tail fin on. Yes, the aim for this week is to get an aircraft, a whatever the hell we call this. Plane, that's the word. Good god, oh my god, it's been a long week, sorry. The aim of this week is to get a plane to do a loop-the-loop. So, there we have it. So that's what I'm going to do. That looks kind of pimpin'. Not sure if it'll fly, no idea if it'll fly. Let's just add some little safety things. Let's add some radial mount parachutes. Let's have 2 of those on the side there. And you know what? No, actually, no. Yes, actually, yes, go for it. Let's also put in structural... Let's put in a stack decoupler there, just so we've got a kind of emergency... Oh shit! Separate the engine from cockpit from everything else and just kind of cascade back down to the ground. So we'll have that as the oh shit button in the 0th stage, and the first stage is that. And then the other thing, as I say, that differentiates them from rockets is that they launch horizontally, so to that point, they need wheels on the bottom, so we just need to rotate these round. I learned that you can rotate parts with the arrow keys, well, the WASD keys, before placing it, which kind of helps a lot. So we just have one there and one on the nose. Looks legit. Oh, 2 on the nose, apparently. I did not mean to do that. You know, I'm going to leave it like that, see what happens. So let's give this a name. I'm going to call it the Jazz Machine. And I'm going to save it, just in case something goes wrong. You never know. A lot of my stuff has gone wrong so far. Right, let's launch. Right then, so here we are on the launch pad, and let's turn the throttle up to full, as ever. Oh, it's starting to roll already. It's nighttime. Can I speed time up a bit so it's not nighttime anymore? Oh no, that's crushing my vehicle. Right then, let's just launch. Firing the jazz machine in 3, 2, 1. Okay, that wasn't good. Oh god! Okay. Right. Problematic, to say the least. Can you tell me what happened, computer, please? Yes? No? Oh, 'cause it's annoying that if it doesn't explode, it doesn't give you a kind of carnage report, and I'd kind of like one of those. I have no idea what went wrong there. I have some theories as to what it might be. It might be the emergency system, the having this, the decoupler might have caused it to freak out. I'm not sure entirely why, but I can imagine it happening, so... How the hell do I get that off? Hello? What? This is problem. Well, let's assume that wasn't the problem then. Let's try again. I can't remove it anyway, so it doesn't matter, it was the problem. Let's try it again and see if it happens again. So I ain't starting this bad boy from the bottom again. Right. Dial up the throttle. There's 2 wheels at the front, don't look particularly healthy, but let's try again. Same issue, it just flares out the back. Why is it doing that? Oh god! I didn't even do that time. That wasn't me. Right, okay, back to basics. I'm going to try something really just basic. Because that can't go wrong. Hence why I said back to basics, 'cause I'm going back to the basic. New, please. Just have Mark II this time. Mark II's are slightly bigger. And they don't have a nose. They're like Voldemort. Let's put a nose on it, please. No, that's too small. Can I have a bigger nose? That's way too big. Can I just... Is there no normal sized nose anywhere in it? I know what the problem is. I just remember. Let's reload the jazz machine. I know what it is. Right, so engines need air to burn, obviously. Because I'm an idiot. So we need to put some air intakes on it. So where the fuck are they? Are they structural? They're not structural. Aerodynamic? Yeah! There we go. Let's have these radial air intakes. Let's have a couple of these ridiculous horns on the side, which should intake air for my engines. And as long as they're attached to the fuel tube down the middle, that's all cool. Right then, next test of the jazz machine. I'm confident for this one. I know why the last one failed, so that means I probably know why this one's going to succeed. Go! Yes! Well, we have ignition. Whether we actually get anything from that... We're speeding up, fellas. We're speeding up. Right, pretty soon I'm going to try and pull up and see what happens. And pull up! Oh god, oh! We're up, we're up, we're up. Let's take the landing gear in. Okay, this is interesting. It's working! Oh my god! It's actually working! My god. This is remarkable. As you can see, jet fuel based on the liquid fuel thing down there burns for a long time. So, like, we can fly for ages with this thing. Right, we've got a fairly stable flight, actually. Don't know how this happened. Spinny, spinny, spinny. Oh, this is nice. Might be able to achieve my goal quite easily. Okay, fuck it. Oh no, we're falling to the side. That's not me steering that there. Oh, I should put RCS or something on this. This is, oh god. Fuck. Shouldn't have done all that spinning! No, 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 no. I'm not losing you this easily, Jazz Machine! Stop it. Stop it. Come on, come on. Bail out. Okay. So that didn't go well, I'll be honest. Well, it did. Actually, no, I lied. It did go well. Jebediah survived. The vehicle launched, it just went a bit apeshit in midair. So let's add some little modifications. I think it needs more stability. So let's work on that. And I think in order to properly do a... what's it called? Loop-the-loop, which I'm intending to do, it might need somewhat more of a thrust to it. So to that end, I'm going to try something silly. Let's put a radial decoupler on it. Bear with me here, ladies and gentlemen. And propulsion. Let's put a fucking jumbo rocket tank on the top of it. Why not? Oh, can I not do that? Oh, that's annoying. I think it knows. Knows I'm an evil genius and knows what I'm planning. Oh, isn't it clever? Mr. Wise Guy, the rocket man, thinks he's so good and stops me from doing what I want to do. Can I put a solid fuel booster on it then, just for a bit of a kick up the jacksie? Or you're not letting me put anything on this? No, you are letting me put that on, so I can have that, as I say, for the proverbial kick up the proverbial jacksie. So that's our extra just kind of fuck you engine. I should probably attach that to the main thing somehow, so let's have some symmetrical mode. Let's have some ungainly looking struts there. Yep, that's nice and ugly. I like it. Like it. Like it a lot. Let's attach this onto here. Nice. Very nice. So what happens first? I think I'll have the jet engine firing first. Then, which decoupler is that? Is that the emergency one or the radial one? That's the radial one. So we won't put them on a separate stage. So see, with the solid fuel booster, I can't stop it from boosting, but what I can do is just cut it the fuck off. So that works just as well, I guess. Not quite as sustainable, I'll admit, but... no, not tail fin. Where's the Delta Deluxe winglet? Let's have a couple of them there to look pimpin'. Okay, this thing is... it's got an interesting profile. It looks like a cross between a porcupine and a missile launcher, which is fantastic. So, I'm going to launch the fucker. Right then. Sitting on the ground, it looks kind of like those wings are going to scrape across the ground. Yes, they are. Okay. Shouldn't have added them, but what are you going to do? Without further ado, let's launch. Those winglets are under considerable strain already. We're kind of tipping. Oh, we've lost the winglets. Right, okay, that was... Okay, they were a bad idea, then let's conclude that. Let's build up as much speed as we can before lifting up. I'm going at an angle I don't like along this runway. Let's try and tilt back a bit with Q. Oh, where's my nav ball gone? Can I have that back, please? Thank you. And let's go up. I said go up. Up! I'm holding down. Okay, fuck it. Let's fire the booster. Oh, this looks cool, but I don't think it's helping me. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Okay, maybe the booster makes it a little too heavy. Okay, I'm sorry. I wasn't to know. Oh. Okay, let's have a little look at the structure a bit now. Right, we'll take these off first, see? I kind of like the death booster on the top, but I think the death booster might be a bit too powerful, so let's take it off and replace it with a much smaller death booster. So this isn't so much... Second one there we go. That's not so much a death booster as a kind of... grievous wound booster, let's call it, which we'll put on after there, and we should still be able to take off with this fucker on. Let's put some wings on this to make it go faster as well. That's probably a good idea. Yeah, that looks cool. Let's actually, where's the... have that on. These wings. Oh, I like it. I like it very much. The Porcupine of Death is getting better. So I'm going to change its name to that, because that's fantastic. Porcupine of Death. Right. Okay. Looks horrific. Excellent. That's always a good sign for my creations. Let's just do a little bit of structural linkage. Let's connect that up to that. Oh, dear me. Dear, dear me. Right then, number one launch of the Porcupine of Death. Launching in 3, 2, 1. It's a slow start again, but not quite so slow because this time it's not at least weighted down by frickin' those fins at the bottom that just came off. Once it gets up to about 70, I'm going to try and launch up. Actually, I'm just going to see how fast I can go and how far this runway is. So I want to kind of get as much of a run up as I can before I start trying to... Oh, it steers better than the last one as well. I can actually correct the course properly. 92... Ooh, when I get to 100, I'll say. That's a nice round number. And let's go! Yes! It's top heavy. It's very top heavy! Oh, God! Oh, fire the thrusters. Yes! Oh, my God, something's... Whoa! I have no idea what happened, but something is 300 meters away from me over there. Interesting. Right, you know what? I'm just going to launch that same one again. Guess it worked. It was my steering that was way more of an issue than anything actually structurally to do with the rocket. So this time I'll try and actually stabilise it before firing the fucking death thruster. Let's get a bit of an aerial view on it, so that's nicer. So we can actually see what the fuck's going on. As ever, slow start. But, warming up. Excellent. Fly, my pretty. Fly! Woohoo! Oh, mercy, mercy me. It's gonna be a bugger to fly from this angle, but this way I can actually tell whether it's successfully lifted off or not much more easily, so... It's the lesser of two evils. I don't know what it's pointing at over there in the distance, but... Right, let's lift. Good. Excellent. We're up. We're up! And now let's pull back a little bit and fire the death thruster. Death thruster is difficult to control! It's fighting me! But hell, my speed is flying up because of the death thruster. Once I've got fast enough, I'll drop the death thruster and then we'll try and do a loop-the-loop. I think I can do that. Let's bring the landing gear in. Going stupidly fast. Don't want to go too high because otherwise my engines can't breathe. I'm wobbling up and down a lot. Right. I think we're going fast enough. Let's ditch the death thruster. Oh god, the death thruster just launched off there. Right then, we're going for the loop-the-loop. I'm going to zoom out so you can see. And let's try it. Oh, we're going vertical. That's not really a loop-the-loop, was it? Was it? I don't know what's happening anymore. We start spinning again. And the same issue as last time with the spinning. With all of the spinning. Stop the spinning. Stop it. I'm going to cut the engines. Let's try and glide this in. To where exactly I'm trying to glide it, I have no idea, but I'm falling very quickly. I'm going to fire the engine back up now, and... Either. What does that mean? What if I... Oh god! What the heck has happened? Am I... What the... But why am I... Where's my control? Why can't I... But... Why is he on the outside? What's going on, and why have I crashed? Okay, don't press those buttons. Lesson frickin' learnt. Fire, blood, and anguish. Well, that was good, wasn't it? Let's go back to the hangar and have another little look at this. Death thruster went well, actually, there. Remarkably. So how can we... I think we need some more boosters. Because we nearly had the thing there. Can't see exactly what the issue might even be. What else can we even add to this? Let's see. Science, aerodynamic, propulsion. Sepotron! Okay, that sounds cool. Let's have some of these on. These are like wee thrusters, so we can use them for kind of a little kick up the proverbial. At the beginning, let's attach them onto the side of the death thruster. And those will fire at first just for a bit of a kind of blast. Let's see if that makes any difference. I should, right, as long as I'm not a retard on this like last time, I should be able to try and get a loop-the-loop out of it. As long as we go kind of flat, carefully, steadily, all of the above. I'm pretty confident I can do a loop-the-loop on this last run. I say last run. This will be the last run if I do a loop-the-loop. If I don't, obviously it won't be by definition. Right. So as ever, throttle up to full. And let's launch. And let's fire the wee engines as well. Whee! They run out quickly. That was fun. It's just a bit of a blast. That was a blast! I love bad puns. But now I'm going into a really shit angle. Probably because of the puns. So as we know, 100 is a good launch speed. So let's try that. Once we get to 100 meters per second. I can't see because of the angle exactly how long this runway is. So, you know what? Let's find out how long the runway is. That'll be a fun game. Are we nearing the end of it? It's really difficult to tell. Oh god, we're nearing the end of it. Okay, that's how long the runway is. Fuck. Oh, we've done a backflip. Several backflips. Too many backflips. Flipping! Spinning too much. Fire the death thruster. Oh no! The death thruster lived up to its epithet. Right, I think that was just a launch issue more than anything else, so... Basically, if I pull up too steeply, as I learnt there, I go into a mad backflip death spiral thing. Of course, the death thruster doesn't help with that. So, I've got another idea for when I'm going to use the mini thrusters, so let's fire that up. Then once I'm airborne, like even just a tiny bit, basically the moment I'm off the ground, I'm going to fire the tiny thrusters to kind of give me a bit of a push in the right direction. Then I'll fire the death thrusters. Well, I'll take the landing gear in, then fire the death thrusters. So let's try that. I wish it wasn't at night. I don't know why, but it always feels worse at night. Right, 100 is again what I'm going for. So 91, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and let's go. Gently there. Gently. Right, good. Let's fire the super thrusters. Whee! That was fun. That was effective. They launched us up and across nicely. Right, let's fire the death thruster. And tilt back, aiming for a loop-the-loop. This is going to be an incredibly wide loop-the-loop if we do make it, but we're curving up. It's happening! Inch by laborious inch, we are completing the largest loop-the-loop I've ever seen. Right, we're going basically vertically now. Still accelerating, until we run out of solid fuel. That's going to be an interesting moment for everyone. We don't really seem to tilt further back than that. And I've let go of down, and we've gone mental. That was a silly move, wasn't it? Let's cut off the booster. See if I can recover this in any way. Let's put... Oh, it does have RCS built in, and it works, kind of. Though we're still going upwards, I think, and I think we're getting too high for the engine to work properly, so let's just cut the engine and drift down a bit. See if it recovers. Can we rotate round to actually in control? Let's fire the engines back up. Ugh, this is why I should never be a pilot. I just look drunk. I think we've got control, gentlemen. It's fighting me. Stop it. Stop it. We're spinning. Spinning around. Yes, come on, come on. We're getting horizontal speed now slightly, vaguely. We're upside down. We're recovering. She's recovering. Slowly. I got her. I got her. I've got her! Oh my god, I've got her. Right, okay, brilliant. She's still moving around a lot, but I think I have actually got her. I haven't got her. I've totally not got her. Fail! Oh god! Oh, the parachute is left just carrying a tiny chunk of metal that contains no one in it. Oh, the separation killed everybody. Oh, well, you know what? That was close enough to a loop-the-loop. It's been like 20 minutes, so I'm not going to drag this episode out any longer than it has to be. But next week, we will be aiming for the moon again. It's just this week I was having a bit of an interlude with space planes, which you have to admit was at least, I hope, partly amusing. So thank you very much for watching this episode of the Kerbal Space Program. I have been the Doctor with the infamous gentleman, and I will join you again, or you will join me again, or we will both join each other again next Sunday for some more, and hopefully we'll make it to the moon next time. Thank you very much. Good day.